Good afternoon and welcome back. So today is a really short stream, but mostly what I want to do is get the male characters animated. So the moment I have an issue that the animation blueprint for the male characters is kind of broken. And I don't have any animations retargeted for that. And I want to fix that. I also think some of these here might be broken as well. Quite sure. Let's have a look. They look a bit strange, but they're not completely broken. No. Okay, for female characters they work, but there's some issue with my with the skeleton, so I can't use the same skeleton for the male characters that I used for these here. So I'm not quite sure what the issue is, but if I try to do that, then it doesn't really work. We could, just for fun, we could try this here to set the female animation set here and see if that works, but I'm not sure if it works properly and animates properly as a result. And I have a different set of animations for the male characters anyway, so okay, this doesn't work on him for some reason. Yeah, okay, I know why. Because the skeleton here is a different one. Yeah, he's using different skeletons, so that doesn't work. But that skeleton is even more broken, I think. Let's check that. Male base. Let's see, is this set up? Okay, this looks like it's set up properly. I think that's what I did last time or the time before that. Let's have a look here. Okay, that's also set up the right way, I think. Let's check. Okay, that's supposed to be animation. This is animation scaled. And okay, those end bones shouldn't be in use at all, but for some reason they're still there. So let's change this to animation. Save that. Okay. Now let's get us some animations here. Let's start with the idle and have a look at this. That's the idle. And let's retarget that. to this one. Copy it over to the right folder here. Let's see if that works. Okay, that doesn't work. I had the same issue before at some point. Not quite sure why. That I had a lot of crashes while retargeting. So let's do that. The problem is if I try to use the female skeleton, then we have an issue that there's a kind of a flip in the direction, so that for some reason the left arm goes to the... I mean, it's set up correctly here, but if I want to use new animations with this, then it's kind of flipped. Let's try that so that you can see it. In place. Retarget this. And let's take this character here. And you also see the issue here. The rotation here is wrong. So, quite sure this doesn't work as a result. I mean, it might not crash completely, but the result is not what we want. As you can see, this is definitely not correct. Doesn't look like the idol at all. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but something broke my skeleton. And I need to kind of re-import it and fix that. But if it's crashing all the time, then I can't do much there. That's the problem. There's one thing that I read somewhere with using the same character models as I'm using as well here in Blender. Let's open the Blender. And let's open up the base. And I think we can load a pose here. Not quite sure if I saved that here properly. No, it doesn't look like it. I think it's in here. Yeah, here we go. That's the one we need. That looks quite strange, but okay. Let's export him out. And this one. And then in here, let's re-import this. Let's oh, damn it. Reset. Yeah, okay, it didn't import the rest pose for the skeleton. Let's try to re-import this again. Use that setting. And it didn't change. Yeah, okay, that didn't help, so let's close that and remove that one. Let's delete that, even though it's connected with one character, but that doesn't matter much. You can just import the character again if we want to. So let's import the base here. And are no animations. Okay, let's import that. Let's see what we get. If you get the correct pose or not. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Maybe I did something wrong here. Apart from the fact that this looks completely wrong. But okay. Animation. Maybe I need to do this. Then import the animation with it. Not quite sure, but let's just set that and see what we get. Okay. Now it changed. Even though it kind of looks wrong, but let's just keep it at that. So here, let's do the let's do humanoid auto. Okay, this had a few issues here. But I mean, this time it found these here correctly. It's good. Might still need to fix a few small things here. But at least I don't need to completely reassign these. good. Let's check this here. This is animation scaled. Let's do this and then set this to animation scaled. Let's save that. And let's see if that works for us now. Let's try this. Let's first save everything. And let's try to do this here again. Take the base skeleton. And retarget. And it didn't crash. But I see... Oh no, this is the old one. Let's delete that. It's the old one. Yep, that looks good. Even though the arms are a bit strange, but the rest looks good. Okay. Let's get walk and run in here, so we have a little bit of movement, but not the whole thing here. And let's see, run forward and walk and run. Let's get those two. Okay. Nice. So we have all of these in here. Let's check them. And let's open up this. And let's assign a different skeleton to this. No, doesn't look like we can do this here. Okay, so I think we need one more animation here. Not sure if I can set the set this to another skeleton here, that's the thing. Because the issue here is that we can't find those. If I want to try to move them here, they're incompatible, which... okay, I see. Can I? No, I can't change this. Okay, so I need to kind of recreate that. Let's create a blend space. Is this blend space 1D? And then I need to set this here to speed. And let's have a look. So this is 5 and this is 375. And then we have this at 150. And this is the end, okay. Save that. And if we delete those, let's see. Yeah, it looks like I need to create a new one. Let's delete those two and then create a new one here. Base skeleton. Okay. And that's the mail and blueprint. And let's open up the female one so that we can copy over the rest here. those. And in here, I think we need to create oh yeah, we need to create this state machine here. Motion. Put that there. And here we have our idle walk run. And I also need to get the sample that I don't want to use for let's see. So one thing that I wanted to use here, yeah, that don't know, that's the one I wanted to use. And that should be my talking placeholder, basically. Should I set this up a bit better and use different talking animations? So let's do that. And as a result, compile this. Okay, I'm doing it this way, so if this is equal to true, then we enter, and we exit out. This is equal to false. You could have also have just set this in here, but I think I had some issues with that. That's why I didn't do it. So that looks good. This looks good. And I think we should be done with that. So now I just need to assign the skeleton to my characters, and then maybe then we will be able to see them animate. Let's just take this one and assign a skeleton for him. Take the base skeleton. All this here looks good, except oops, sorry about that. It's a bit too loud. means we should be able to go in here and set the right animation blueprint here. It should be this one. Save that. And let's see. And if that works, we can go through the other characters and do the same thing there. He's gone. Oh, no, he's... I think he's tiny. Let's check something here. How big are you? Should be the correct height. Yeah. Strange. So if he's animated, he's tiny. Let's see what happens if we put this guy in here. Okay, so he's correct. So let's do something else. Let's kill him here and let's go through my characters. Oh, and I need to do something else here because I'm not sure if can I find this again so easily. So let's just move this thing. Damn it, I just found it. Let's move that over here to my models. And in here. Okay. So let's save him and let's open up characters and let's just take all these, load the pose. Now the clothing is not good there, but doesn't matter at the moment. And let's export this guy out. Re-import him here. select everything. Okay, and let's go to the crash site. Go here and assign that. And here assign the right skeleton. That would be this one. And let's check if he's animated. He's not. Oh, he might be. I think he is. But he's tiny. I really don't know why he's tiny. Should be the right size. Yeah. Wait, why is this set to 1? This might be a problem. Let's set this to this. And now he's tiny. Yeah, I think that's the issue that I had with some of the other files. This was not set correctly. Let's go here. Okay, now we need to scale him up. Apply that scale. I need to do that with all the characters. No, so might be a bit boring to look at, but I think I need to do that. So let's have a look. Let's export him out again. Let's first save him. Export him out. This is still correct. Let's re-import him here. Maybe I should have selected everything. Okay. Let's see if he's animating correctly now. Yes, he is. Awesome. Okay. So that character is done. And let's do the same for the other characters. Save this. Open. Baker. Let's check if this is correct. No, it's not. And also load the pose. Just want to try something here. Shirt. Let's go into weight paint mode. I think there's something wrong here. No. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. I mean, it's correct, but it's also wrong. Because we don't need those. And this pose is broken. This pose is broken a lot. Ouch. Those hands don't look good. But let's just export them out at the moment. And see. Let's bake a mail. Let's re-import that. Sign that one. And let's have a look here. check if he's animating or not. Yep, there he is. Awesome. There are a few issues with this animation, but apart from that, none of the clothing here fits properly anymore. As soon as he's animated. Damn it. Okay. Let's see, the next one would be the dog worker. Let's open up that one and do the same there. Let's open up this one first and then fix him. Yep. Even though he's not in that scene, but he's still there. Okay, let's export him out. And let's set this correctly here. Export. Re-import. And he's in a different level. That's kind of the issue at the moment, but so I can't fix the character there properly, but can do that later. No, let's save all this. Just check if he's correct in the other level. And we might also need to assign the skeleton here. Now we need to let's see. Let's do this. Play. Yes, I'm still working on this game, that's true. Yeah. And I've done a lot of work in that time. So... as a result, it looks really nice now. So let's open up the main level here again. That glitch I'm fixing at the moment. Thank you. Okay, next character. So that one is fixed. So let's see. I think the next one would be Derek. Let's save this here. Open, and yeah, it's Derek. And let's load the pose. Even though this looks completely wrong. Why the hell? Okay, these are completely wrong. Damn it. Okay, I need to redo those. And by that I mean I need to assign them again. Okay, that looks a bit better. Okay, let's check this. Okay, here it is correct. So, yeah, I will still fix this up for him and then save him out again. Okay. Let's select all that. as export. Re-import them here. And let's go down to my characters and assign the blueprint here. And let's check if he's animated or not. Does not look like it. I think I didn't do this. Yeah, now he's animated. Awesome. Okay. Okay. I'll just change the scrolly text so that you know what I'm doing here. Okay. The next one would be the dog worker. Let's check this. That's not correct. Oh, and I also want to load the pose. No, this looks wrong, but doesn't matter much. So let's select all this here. Come on, and export them out. Re-import here. Assign the skeleton. Assign the animation blueprint and check if he's moving. Oh, animating. Yep, he's animating. Yay. Okay, so next one is the forester. Oh no, it's the fisherman. Let's do that guy first. Let's do that and export him out. It's the right preset. Re-import him here. Set the right skeleton. And the right animation blueprint. And let's check if he's moving. Yep. That's good. Okay. Next one. Forester here. Scale him up. Apply scale. Okay. just do this for all these characters, and then I'm doing all the stuff in Unreal. Whoa. Oh. Just looked a bit strange. Let's get all this. Yeah, this looks better. Apply that. Export that out. Save. Go to. This is correct here. So let's load the pose. And export them out. Guard 3. Check this. This is also correct. It's not the pose here. So some of them are having the right size here. It's good, but others don't. Quite sure why that happened. Got 4. Okay, it's also the right size there. Let's set the pose. Save. And open up the next one. That would be the innkeeper. I'm ignoring these because those are female characters, and the female characters seem to be working at the moment. So I might have a look at them later if there's some issues. But let's focus on the male characters here for the moment. Let's check this. This is also correct. that. Open the next one. It's the mayor. Let's check this. This is correct. Let's check if this is also correct. Okay. Save that. Open next one. Check this. Correct. It's also correct here. Wait. Wait. Thought I had done that guy already. Yes. But I didn't save him for some reason. Damn it. Okay, let's get him the proper clothing here as well. Why didn't I save that guy? Okay. Let's go here. Let's fix that. And let's fix this here. Oh wait, no, let's do the pose here first and see if that maybe helps when we fit the clothing to them. And let's do this. Okay, it doesn't look like it helps much because we have a lot of pokes through here. Yeah, no, this is horrible. Yeah, no. Let's go here and fix that pose. Because I need to fix his clothing. Okay, let's go through these. Let's check if there's something we need to fix here. It looks like there's a bit there. But the rest looks good. Okay. Shoes are okay. Shirt. Definitely not okay. I hate that bit. Okay. Pants. Oh, I also have a few issues here. Same goes for the belt. Okay, let's parent those. let's check this. Okay, we need to scale him up. This is correct. And let's apply that scale. Hello, how are you? Turtles. Let's apply that scale. And yeah, that looks okay. Let's export them out. And it's preset here, and it's this one. Ah, okay. Yep. Thank you. Hello to you too. And to your turtles. And my viewers. So let's save this guy in this state. At the moment I'm just going through all my characters and changed scale, look if poses are not correct and stuff like that, which reminds me I forgot to set the pose here. Because I have these import pose. Looks a bit strange, and some of the weights here on the arms are not correct for the clothing, but apparently that works better with retargeting animations. And this is set up correctly, and export. So it should be done soon. I'm here, so the old wizard. Yeah, just a few characters, and then we jump back to Unreal and see if we need to fix stuff there. Okay, this looks correct here. This also looks correct. Good. Let's load the pose. This goes a bit faster because we just need to load the pose and then select everything here, export it out. Because I had some issues that some of the characters were not the correct height and the correct size and scale in game, and that caused a few issues with retargeting animations for kind of base skeleton, and not each character has its own skeleton. That's why I'm doing this. Let's save that and go to the next one. That would be 7.1. No, I think it's 7.3 because 7.1 is female, yeah. So I think 7.3 is the next male character, yes. Well, the female characters work in game. They have proper animations, they run properly, and it works. But the male characters have a few issues. That's what I'm trying to fix at the moment. So the scale here looks correct. So it's just the pose. Even though the pose looks a bit strange Looks like the hand is broken here, so... But apparently it works better with retargeting animations from this pose. Not quite sure why, but that's what I read in forum posts. So let's just stick with that, and if I see it doesn't work, then I'm going back to the standard pose. And the next one is Taylor, because this miss is female. This is correct, so pose. No. There's an issue. If I load the pose on this guy, we have that issue. If I go into pose mode and load the pose, I get the same issue. So something is wrong here. Because I didn't have this same issue before. That's not good. Let's keep an eye on this guy. If he's getting the right animations. But the rest looks okay. This is okay, so I'm not changing anything on him, but I'll make a note to have a look at him. If anything's wrong in engine. So the troll guard has the right size there, and this is also correct. Let's go here, load the pose. Okay, this changed correctly. Strange. So it looks like the tailor might be broken. But we can check in engine and see if it's really the case, or if it's just a glitch in here. Let's check those females. Both of them. Then we have the way knight here. Scale is correct, so let's load the pose. Sorry about that. And let's export him out. Save, and let's jump over here. So, let's go through these, re-import them. Set the animations here. Set the right skeleton. Yeah. Okay, he's animating. Let's re-import this guy. Assign the skeleton here. And let's have a look here. Assign the animation blueprint. Okay, that worked. Solid skeleton. Animation blueprint. Oh. That's an issue. Oh yeah, okay, I need to set the let's go here to the skeleton and add a socket here. Save that. Okay, now that works. I mean, there's a bit of issue with poke through here that I need to fix, but apart from that, the arms look strange. I think there's still some kind of issue here with the arms, but at least they're animating somewhat, not just standing there staring at you strangely. So it's an improvement. Let's re-import this guy. And Tim Boudet, what kind of game are you working on, or what are you doing on your streams? Sorry if I didn't ask earlier. And sorry if I butchered your name. Okay. Let's sign this. No. Check this guy here. Let's do these. Still need to re-import him. Oh, nice. Yeah, in this game, nothing is really physically accurate at all. So, just playing animations, and in some cases, my characters don't even move properly, so it's all a bit of a mess. Let's see, did I import him? I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. Hello. At the moment, I'm just going through my characters and try to fix them so that they play proper animations. And do not just stand around in standard A pose and look at you strangely. And apart from that, I'm fine. And today's a bit of a short stream because I was at a job interview this morning, early afternoon, morning. And I have a job next week, starting next week, which means my future streams will be later and shorter. So I need to figure out right times for me and stuff like that. It's not a job in the games industry. It's just state assigned job so that I'm not just hanging around at my house and do nothing. So it's nothing to get excited about, to be honest, but it's something to get me out of the house, mostly. And I'm getting a bit of money in the process, which is also fine. Yeah, the issue is for the job, I need to get up at 6 in the morning. And I couldn't do anything before that because I need my sleep. But it's only in the morning, early afternoon. So I should have time to stream in the afternoon, but not late into the night because I need to get up early. So that's kind of the issue there. Yeah, I have to be at work at 9. And I need to get up at 6 because I'm really slow getting up in the morning and take about 3 hours to get from my bed to my place of work, to call it that way. But I haven't done anything there yet, so I'm not sure how it is, if it's interesting, if it's boring, I don't know yet. And I'm still not quite sure about the times I will be able to keep. So can't do any predictions yet. I need to check that next week. Yeah, okay. I kind of work from home at the moment as well, but I'm not getting paid for it. So it's kind of the thing that I would love to do this full time, sitting at my desk at home and work on this game or other games. But sadly, I can't do that. Yeah, that's kind of my issue as well. I need to get out more. And that job is one of the things that helps with that. That's why I didn't say no, I don't want it. Just need to check if it's working for me and enables me to do other things on the side. Oh, definitely. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it. Oh, nice. I haven't published anything yet. That's kind of the problem. I do have a prototype playable version, semi-playable for some people that you can download, but I haven't published anything yet. I've worked on a few small student projects over the years, but nothing big and nothing published yet. That's kind of the big problem why I don't get a job in the games industry, because I don't have enough experience to get more experience, which is kind of a strange thing, but it seems to be working that way. Yep, that's where you find the stuff. Okay, let's re-import this guy. even though the block itself is really outdated and a bit strange in some aspects, but if you want to read through that or skim some of the articles, then go for it, but it's a bit strange sometimes. Yeah. Thing is, I have I made a certificate, or made 2 certificates on a specialized school for game design and game programming, and thought that that would help to get a job. It didn't. Even though I have a network of people here in my city, they can't give me jobs because there are no jobs for beginners mostly. So that's kind of an issue I have with the whole thing. That's why I said 2 years ago, February, I said, okay, I'm working on my own game, trying to finish that, publish that, and see if I have better chances then. Yeah, the willing to relocate is a bit of a problem for me because I'm theoretically willing to relocate, but at the moment, all the money I get from the state. So I'm kind of bound to a specific area and can't move from that. Otherwise, I need to start the whole process of bureaucracy and stuff like that again. And so it's kind of an issue for me at the moment. So that's why I also get this job that I'm starting Monday. But so far I hadn't had a chance to really get a good job in the games industry in my city. That's complete chaos. So the other thing is I didn't even get chances to get jobs in other cities in the same country, so that's the flip side of that. So, and hello Sarah Lee, how are you? I'm fine. I'm just working on those characters here, trying to get them properly animated and looking good. Those are female characters, and I think we are done with them. So let's save all and have a look. Okay, let's fly over here. No, not there. Over here, and let's Okay, I didn't get error message. So this guy does have an animation. Yeah. And he changes to another animation when we talk to him. Even though this animation looks a bit strange. But it's still working. Good. Let's run over here and check the villagers in town. Thank you. We don't need to check here, but we can have a look. Because there are only female characters in here, and those do have their animations, even though clothing have a few issues. Let's run over here and have a look in this house. Okay, this guy has an issue, so that's, I think, Old Miller too. He doesn't have an animation, so to keep that in mind. Let's check on the forester here. Okay, he's animating. Let's jump over here. Check on those two. Okay, animating. And the next thing I want to get done is them not just animating, but really moving. Image to pen on a widget. Let me think. Yeah, there are different ways to go about that. Okay, this guard is also not moving at all. So go to old miner 2. You can get the image moving on the material. So in the material you can have this pen, add a penner element to that. You can also set the amount of panning to be editable in an instance. And then, okay, this guy is also not moving. Can you check those? I might have not set the right skeletons for them. Let's see. Let's just throw in a material here. Texture sample. Then I think it's a penner. And then you can set kind of the speed here. Convert this to a parameter. Call it pen speed. And maybe set this default value to 5. And then that happens. But not quite sure if that's what you want to do. More of the image. I don't have a right idea for that at the moment. One thing would be to maybe use 2 different images and change maybe one image for the map and then one image on top of it, kind of blocking the map. And if you move the mouse over it, you change the opacity of the blocking image on the area where the mouse is. But how to do that, I wouldn't know out of the moment, so I'm not quite sure. But I think there might be stuff like that on YouTube somewhere. Or ask in the forums. Quite sure someone could help you with that. I'm not quite sure if you know the term fog of war. Do you want to have something like that so that you have parts of the map kind of in that fog of war, kind of blocked out, and only the parts that you have already visited on the map are revealed, kind of? Yeah, like I said, I don't know any way to do that. Okay, so for that, I think you can use the scroll view element on the UMG and have the picture on the scroll view and then kind of scroll it around in the area. I'm not quite sure if I have anything like that here. Don't think I've created anything for the map yet. Yeah, no, there's no. I mean, this is something different here. I don't have a map on my system here yet, but I want to add some at some point. Yeah, I think the scroll view can help you with the big map size and only seeing small part of it. And for the rest, look for Fog of War. And maybe you find something that can help you there. But like I said, I don't know how this works yet myself, so I might have to look it up at some point and figure it out for kind of a map for this game. Let's have a look here. Let's just create a new widget. And then add I think it's the scroll box. Yeah. And if I have an image on here, let's set this to something big. I think I have an image here. For instance, I have this height map here. And it's not showing up here correctly, but you can see that we can, damn it. We can scroll through this here, even though the scrolling is a bit iffy to do here. No. There are a few things you need to set here properly. Let's compile this. Yeah, and then you would be able to scroll through that somehow, but the preview here doesn't work correctly, and I can't run this because I'm not calling this widget anywhere. So you can add a button here. have something that... Yeah, okay. Like I said, I don't know how to do this myself just out of the head, out of the top of my head. So it's not as simple as you think, but don't really know at the moment how to do this properly. And I also need to look into how the UI stuff works here again, because I completely forgot that. Okay, so the player controller. That's what I needed there. Yeah, the camera is the easiest way, that's true. But you also need to capture the camera and set it as an image. So you need to do a lot of stuff for that camera to really show up in the UI. But yes, it's the easiest, that's true. Yeah, I know. But the thing is, I kind of also want to have my map as a separate image, and then kind of the corresponding location figured out. But I recently switched over to the world composition, and the thing is, there's kind of a map here, but I'm not quite sure if we can kind of use this map view in game. Kind of doubt it. So that's kind of the issue I have here. Not sure if this is easily usable in game, because this is a map. It's a simplified map of the world with created images. So, and also player position. That's where the player is and where he's looking at the moment. But I'm not quite sure how to get these images and all that stuff out of here and usable in game. Yeah, I know that I can do this on my own somehow, but what I'm trying to figure out here is how to use the world composition features. And if they're also usable in game or not. So that I don't need to do this myself, but just use the stuff that's here, basically. So, and I think those are kind of saved as images somewhere here. Thank you for the host, Johnny DL. Thank you. Let's have a look at the levels. And oh. We do have an image here. So when it created LODs, it saved this image. It's nice. So I can just use those and tie them together, kind of. Even though this looks horrible, but I can use those to create the images I want. No, I just used the standard terrain stuff in here. I mean, I started with combined height maps, but that was years ago in Unity, and then I exported the complete height map that I had created with out of small height maps into Unreal, and then added a bit erosion to it and fixed it up a bit. There still are a few issues that I want to fix. For instance, these holes here I don't really like. Yep. It's 4 kilometers by 4 kilometers, so 16 kilometers square. The whole map. If I load everything here. Let's make this a bit faster. That's the whole thing. There's a lot of empty area around that I still need to kind of fill out with mountains. But all that area around at the moment shouldn't be... you shouldn't be able to get to it. I mean, you kind of can at the moment because you can climb the mountains, which I do want. But if you're up here, and you fall down on this side, then there's no way to get back. Now you're stuck here. Outside in the giant grass plain area. At some point I wanted to have under construction colors for the terrain here, but I haven't done it yet. Thing is, I still need to put something here to fill out this empty area. And now we're at the edge of the world. You don't need to. The thing is, you can, in a long and tedious process, you can go through and select different parts of the terrain and move them to specific levels. So for instance here, we can select parts of the terrain, and I have the brush size set to 4. So if I set them to 1, then let's see, we have this, and then we can select these, and then that. And if we have the right, we have all the stuff that we need there, we can go here and move to level. You just need to create an empty level and then move it to that level. It's really tedious from one big terrain, one big map, to set it up into different tiles, but it works. I did that, and took me 2 or 3 days, I think, but it worked. And I don't recommend it. It's really tedious and quite annoying sometimes, but it works. So if you already have a nice looking terrain in here that just needs to be set up into tiles, go that way. If you haven't created your terrain yet and are working on it in World Machine or World Creator or whatever, then go with that. I think it's easier to just create the tiled landscape outside and then import it in. Or if you use real world locations, then there are other options as well, yeah. Okay, let's run through the town again and see if... Oh yeah, I noticed a few missing animations here, because all the sounds you heard in the background and the pop-up told me that my evening stream starts in an hour, but I'm kind of stopping at the time my stream starts normally, because I want to go to a party later. Friend of mine's birthday, so I want to go to that and not work. So let's guard 1. Let's assign the skeleton here. Yep. Okay, let's check if let's not have this so fast. And let's see if we still have the guards standing around in T-pose. Okay, this guy is looking around. That's good. Let's break in here. Okay, that guy is not animating at all. So let's see, that should be servant 3. Yep. This is assigned, so let's assign the skeleton here. Break into the guard captain's house and see if her husband is moving. Yep, he is. Nice. Okay. Let's run over here and see if the tailor is... Ha! Okay, the tailor has issues. Like I thought he would have. So this is assigned. Skeleton is also assigned. Let's have a look at his import settings. And there's another issue here. These are not correct. So this should be here. And that should be the commoner. Pants, no, commoner shirt. No, that's not correct. Let's have a look at this. This should be this one. And then we have commoner pants here. And the shoes look correct. Yeah, the shoes are correct. Okay, let's save that. And if we set an animation here, he's gone. Looks like it, but he's got tiny down there, I think. So let's clear that. And let's have a look at his import scale here. I think I just broke something. So another issue is that this here might also be wrong. Okay, this is correct now, but we need to jump in here and fix him here. So the tailor, he has the right scale here, but there's some other issue. Let's just set this here again. Ah, okay, that's the issue. Scale here is set to 100, and we didn't apply that properly. That's why he's having issues. Now it should be correct. Let's also set the pose here. Even though this pose looks really strange, but that's okay for the moment. And let's export him out. And it crashed. Okay, let's restart that. Let's restore those. See if they load up properly. Let's re-import him. Okay, so connection was kind of broken on him. So let's select the tailor here. That's why it crashed, because I kind of broke it myself. And let's assign the skeleton. Let's save all that. Let's load the level. And let's see if he's showing up properly here. Yep, there he is. And he's animating. Yay! Okay, let's check the other people around here. Yep, they are all animating properly. They're animating, and let's see if the mayor is working. Yep. pause animating. Yep, thank you. Yeah, the next stream will probably be on Monday. Late afternoon. Not quite sure when exactly, but sometime in the afternoon. Up into early evening. Need to check how far I can go there. So I also might be able to be back on the weekend, but I'm not sure if I will stream game dev then. So this guy doesn't work yet. This is assigned, so let's check the skeleton here. I'm not quite sure what I will do on the weekend, if I do more game dev stuff or if I will play games, not sure. Kind of depends on my mood and if I need to do something else. Okay, we have issues here. Yep, those are not assigned correctly at all. So the shoes are here somewhere. No, it's not. That's correct. Then shirt there. And the belt here. And the pants there. Here to that slot, and this is still not correct. Let's clear that. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. Let's check if it's the same here. No, it's fixed here. Save that. And open our old miner 2. Because I forgot something here. Yep. I want to select this and assign it here. And then remove that slot. Save it. And let's export him out again. Let's re-import him, and then we need to reassign a few things here. Yep. that. And let's see if this works. Can we spawn in here? Yes, we can. And they're both animating. Okay. I think they should be all of them at the moment. Still a few issues with the animations first, and then the weight paints are a bit off. Because the animations look a bit strange. Check if the originals look the same. Then would explain it, but I doubt it. Yeah, no. The arms do have a problem here. So it's something I need to fix. This should be the same animation, but it isn't, because the arms are kind of broken. So what I could do is try if it's this pose or not. Maybe it's that pose that's wrong and causes all these problems. Let's open up the base again. And let's reset the pose. And export this out. Re-import this. Yeah, okay, this is already kind of broken, so let's delete those. And let's get them again. So this one, idle one, walk forward and run forward. This should be fixed. And the blueprint. Let's fix that, recompile. And let's check if that works. Okay, that doesn't fix much here. I think it's an issue with the shoulders and upper arms on these. I think it's the models that have the problem in comparison to the animations. Same issue I have with my female characters. Sometimes the arms don't look correct. Shoulders. I mean, on the females we also have problems that the hands are kind of broken, but that's also the issue with the source animations, so nothing I can do on that one. So okay, nothing really changed there. So I'm not quite sure. That needs to be something that I might need to change. Either on the poses or maybe I need to re-rig them, but that would kill a lot of other stuff, I think. No, it wouldn't kill the morphs because they are on the mesh. Yeah, I might need to look into maybe re-rigging them and have them working a bit better then. But let's have a look at all these here. Oh. Interesting. So something doesn't work there. Okay, I do have a lot of issues like this here. And also this is not correct. Oh, I think I know what the issue is. No, for image set. Some of the characters here don't have the proper behavior tree set, I think. It's an issue when I move them over here, the fisherman, for instance. This is the wrong one. Some of them don't have a work location set, but that doesn't matter much. No, you should have one. Let's start this again and see what kind of errors we get here. Okay, we still get all these. Let's check if I changed something on these. Let's see. Materials. What? Yep. Let's check. Okay, here we have them. I think it's that it's trying to set those. Cannot find them. I'm doing fine. I'm just checking stuff on the characters, fixing them. And in about half an hour, I will stop and then go to a party, because a friend of mine has his birthday today and I want to go there and relax a bit and talk to people, drink, and stuff like that. Stuff you do at parties. But all the characters are animating. That's plus. Yay! Yeah, party. But offline. Oh, horrible. So, and with real life people. Oh no. All these strange things. That's what I'm doing later. Yes. But not be confused with IRL streamer people, because they are different. It's just normal people that don't stream and don't watch streams. Yes, the others. Okay. Problem is I don't know how to find out which of these characters has an issue there. But what we can do is we can set a breakpoint here. Then check for that. Let's see which of this is not assigned properly. So let's see. We're in here, so let's check the ID. Let's resume. And we crashed. Interesting. Also, I think there was an issue there. Oh, yeah. I haven't done retail myself yet, so... Because I didn't sculpt anything yet, but... I might need to do a bit of retopo on some of the clothing I'm using, because it's way too high poly. So... Might get into that scary stuff at some point. Do you have pictures of the otter now? Or still no pictures, because still a work in progress? And if you're... Thank you for the follow. Let's Plufeme? Not sure. Sorry for butchering your name, but thank you for the follow. And if you're scared of showing pictures, this is a crappy blue squirrel I drew in 2001. So that looks strange and scary and horrible because I can't paint. Funny thing is, I haven't done anything since then, so I'm still at that level, maybe even worse. What was I doing? I wanted to figure out what's going wrong with my character stuff here. Wait, no. Oh, did it not? Yeah, I didn't save that. I think it was this guy here. Let's just load in the town and check. So look at this. Oh, awesome. It looks really good. It's really awesome. I like it. Awesome. Yeah, but there's still a lot of detail in it and looks real. So wow. I mean, I do have pictures of sculpted stuff here somewhere. Let me check. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen that. It was a few, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago. I was doing a bit of sculpting, but I want to show you something else, but I don't have it in here. Let me check. It should be here. I did this guy at some point. Started from a sphere and then I kind of created this. It still looks horrible. There's a lot of broken stuff here. But it's supposed to be catfish. So, mixture between the cat and the fish. Not the real catfish thingy, but kind of a comic book stylized version of that. And that was 2012, I think. And I also created a frog in a raincoat, because why not? He's afraid of water, so he needs the raincoat. And big umbrella. And all that is from small point-and-click adventure game I wanted to build at some point. These things here I didn't create. All the environment stuff I didn't create. I create the characters, but all the environment models someone else created for me. That's why they look a lot better in comparison to this strange guy here. But I created him on my own as well. But yeah. Why did I do that? I think it was in Mudbox or something like that. I wasn't using Blender at that time. This is done in 3ds Max and this guy as well. But I sculpted this guy somewhere else. And I think there's also should be another set of pictures here for that. Let's see. Don't have them here, but let's check. Projects. Yeah, that was the reference sheet I used for him. And that was the first result in game. And let's see. Yeah, Unity that time. Yeah. And I stole a lot, as you can see. There's no sound, nothing like that, because it's mostly text-based and the text is quite small. So, and there's a lot of broken stuff here. But that's the first complete starting of a game that I made myself. It's kind of a mixture between choose your own adventure game at the beginning and then point and click game later. So this is that part here. Might need to upload that somewhere so that other people can play this as well, even though it's horrible and there's some old development build. That's the best dialogue line I've ever written. I'm really proud of that one. Oh, that's an old build. Before I had most of the models here. And there are no animations. As you can clearly see. Oh, and I had some kind of smoothing on the frog so it looks better. And in good adventure game logic, look at this big sign. You can just pick it up. Nothing happened. You can still run around. And this heavy metal bar. Oh yeah, that's quite important. The description text for that. Not sure if you can read that because it's quite small. But we can also pick that up. We can have a look at that. We can even try to talk to the sign if you want to. It's kind of Monkey Island inspired or old point and click adventure inspired, so that you can do every option you can do on every element in the world. So if you want to talk to a sign, then you can do that, and that's the result in this case. Kind of want to redo this at some point and make it look a bit better, and also not do it in Unity. Yep. I think I even stole that idea with the elevator out of order from somewhere, but I don't really remember where I stole it from. So I think it's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, and I reused the icons here for MagicAle, but without the dice in the background. And I think I broke something here. Okay, kind of sometimes works, sometimes don't. And yeah, the catfish is a bit turned around there. Okay, let's see if we can solve this. I think it was something like this. So you have breadcrumbs. And I think you could combine them with something else. Yeah, now they are toxic bread. Yes. I think you can combine them with the catfish here. Yeah, okay. Just broke completely here, but yeah, the catfish is gone now. Okay, and that's kind of the thing. Now I think we can get back to the frog, and he will be happy that we did that, if I remember correctly. Let's talk to him. Oh yeah. And there's something wrong. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work in this build. So, and the other thing is I can't close that. Other than just completely shut it down. So that was one of my old games that I never finished. Yay! But I do have a high poly here of that. Oh, I have all the old max files. Awesome. That was some time ago. 2013, 2014. Yep. Okay, back to this. Even though, no, not really. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I will stream tomorrow or on Sunday. But I kind of liked the 15 minutes to impress thing that I did last Sunday. So I might do something like that this Sunday again. But I also found another short game that I can play tomorrow if I find the time for it. I'm not quite sure yet. I will tweet out before I do anything. Apart from that, I should be back on Monday, but later in the afternoon. Think about maybe 4 my time. I'm not quite sure. So, and I'm not quite sure in what kind of state I will be in because I had to get up early in the morning. So I will stop here and see you either next week or on the weekend, depending if what I'm doing and if you want to watch. So see you then. Yes, I'm ending the stream. Sorry about that. It's time for me to get ready and get to the party. So, sorry about that. I will try to figure out if I can send you the game, the point and click game somehow. Not quite sure. Maybe I still have Unity installed and can go and have a look at that. Maybe fix a few things before sending it over. That could be something that I could start on this side. Yeah, I heard. Right. The problem at the moment is that you can't exit out of the game, and there's no real feedback on what you're doing and stuff like that. So there's a lot I need to fix. Damn it. Tired already. Not good. So I need to have a look at it before sending it over. So, but like I said, I need to stop for today, and I will tweet out if I do anything on the weekend, and otherwise I will be back next week. So, bye bye.